control freak. The moment school let out last summer, we ushered our family of 5 straight to the beach in celebration of the best season of the year for any school-age kid. We threw our usual routine out the window to enjoy the simple pleasures that come with this season of life during the summer season of the year. The summer before, my husband had bought this inflatable boat that the boys were just wild about. They had been playing with it endlessly at home, so we decided to bring it along to try out at the beach. Our oldest, who was 6 at the time, sat on the shore and watched as I loaded up the 2 younger boys and tugged them out into the ocean to give the boat a try. As the waves rolled in, tossing the boys gently, they were delighted. They laughed and they squealed and they asked for more. I pulled them out just far enough so that we got the best part of the wave, right past the break where the current of the incoming wave lifts you up and then very gently sits you right back down. We had just gotten comfortable with the rhythm of the ocean when I heard a wave behind us gaining speed at a much more forceful pace than the ones before. I turn around to look, and then just seconds before it happens, I realize that this next wave is going to break right on top of us. The previous rhythm of the ocean had given me no clue of what was coming. I turn back around to the boys, and I grab one boy tight with each arm, and I just wait for the inevitable, because at that point, that's all I can do. The wave crashes down hard against me, the little boat capsizes, and I hold as tight as I can to both of those wiggly boys, and we all go under. And in a matter of seconds, as the pressure of the water and the current and the chaos closes in on me, I lose a boy. I feel his slippery, sun-lotioned arms slip away from me somewhere under the water. Lying beneath the wave, I frantically reach with my one free hand, just praying to God that I could regain control. And miraculously, I do. While I am still blind and groping underwater with one squirming, panicking boy in my right hand, my left hand mercifully fumbles across a little leg somewhere beneath me, and I grab it tight. In maybe 30 seconds, the whole thing begins and ends, and other than being a little wet and frightened, there's absolutely no harm done. Not wanting to scar my children for life, I play it off pretty coolly. They trust me. They seem to realize on some level many of the things in this world that seem out of control and big and scary to them are actually quite manageable for me and their father, and they rest in that trust. I'm so grateful for the perspective that they have of my ability to handle things and manage things and make everything all right, but this time their sense of security had no foundation. I had completely lost control. This story could have ended differently. Later that night, my husband consoled me. He said, but it didn't. It didn't end differently. But the fear that gripped my heart was that it could have. That night, the scene played itself out in my head over and over again in kind of this half-dream, half-wake state. I prayed in fits and starts the entire night. Father God, thank you for saving my babies. God, I'm so sorry that I almost lost one of my babies. God, how did I let that happen? How did I let something like that get out of my control? Out of my control. Out of my control. Those were the words that continued to resonate in my heart until the wee hours of the next morning. You see, it wasn't that I had just temporarily allowed that one situation to escape my control. It was God awakening my heart to the truth that none of it had ever been in my control. And that thought terrifies me. As a mother, I have somehow convinced myself that so much hinges on me keeping control. By controlling things, I can prevent the dreaded accident. By controlling things, I can protect their hearts. By controlling things, I can keep them safe and happy and near. Us mamas love our control. I have gone to bed so many nights exhausted from the feeling that all I did all day was just fight for control, and the rock bottom truth of it is that I'm not fighting my kids for that control, and I'm not fighting my husband for that control. I'm fighting God. I may have resigned the good and well-being of my own soul over to him, but now I have to trust my children to him. And I don't want to lose that control. The truth of that statement strikes such a chord in my heart that I have a hard time even speaking it out loud. Mamas, that we would dare to lose control. That we would fully buy into God's love for our children. That we would loosen our grips on them so that maybe they could see him more clearly. That we would stop fighting him for the type of control that one day will burden us to death. As a mother, that's the kind of faith that I'm praying for. The kind of faith that dares to lose control. Thank you.